Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, it's showtime. I guess. Let's go ahead and push that button. And here we are on our brand new Ritualist. I did put that correctly into the title, didn't I? Didn't I? I did. Yay! Go me, good evening to whomever has joined me. So, first things first, because otherwise they wouldn't be first. We have an equipment template expansion, a Painter's Brilliance backpack and glider combo, and the Blackline outfit voucher from the supply drop. I don't know. I guess it's a flag or something. Something vanished, so we don't want that on this character. But we do want that and that. We just need to change the colorinos on them. Because that's just not our colors, man. Better. I think I can take the purple in there too, you know? Nah, well, we'll give it some more darkness. Ooh, or maybe Abyss. Shadow Abyss. Okay, now we're talking. Why is it equipping an item of a higher rarity will... Oh, because I still don't have... the item I have equipped in the back slot is trash tier. Glider skin. Totally sploosh mode. Dies. There's the glider skin. So, let's see. Still have Shadow Abyss up? We do, and then Nachtmare. And there we are. That leaves us with the Blackline outfit voucher now. We have an extremely large number of selections here. Like, a lot. But none of the older ones interest me very much, as I have selected previously out 4 or 5 out from those. So I've already sort of culled the ones I want out of there. The Rose Masquerade outfit is attractive, but not so much on the male characters. Eternal Tides, the Alluring Silk outfit, even worse on the male characters. It's just not my vibe. Those two, not that interesting. So actually, the ones I like best are 2 others of the new ones. Now, this one I like, but it has a particular feature that I absolutely fucking hate. They have some outfit designer at the costume has a sexual fetish about toe blades. You can always tell his stuff because he always puts blades on the feet. I hate that so much. Now the thing is, I think this thing would die really well. And the other I like is the exact opposite in that it's very plain, but usable on any character to just sort of look cool. But I have a couple of those. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with the Abyss Hunter, and we'll see how it dies. I hate the toe blades, though. Hate them. We're going to take the Abyss Hunter. Now, we'll take a look and see how it dies. Turn it on. Okay, that's using the current colors, which are not delightful. They do not evoke joy.
Kids, come on! Come eat dinner! Come eat dinner now!
Okay, so
Please, come eat! I can't do this anymore. Maybe I just let them starve.
that's the sort of
Can somebody help?
chorus skating
Anybody?
thing. I think we can go with that, and then what about darkness? Hello, darkness, my old friend. Wow, there's really... That's not very dark. But then darkness very much is dependent on the dye channels, the sub-dye channels. Let's see, where was our... Shadow Abyss? We'll add that to the favorites. Now we're talking. I can't even see. Okay, there we are. Can't even see where that black is. So if we go black and black, I guess it's the glowy. How about darkness for offsetting effects? Enameled and Blaze. I do love me my Enameled and Blaze. That's not bad. Not quite there, though. I don't think we can have the green there. I think we need probably darkness there. And maybe that one and one of the other ones? I think it's a bit much. Yeah, I think this one works better. Go back to outfits. Pardon me as I just poke away at things here. Turn off the helm. Like that. Turn off the helm. We should get our face back here too, right? Yeah. Sadly, there's not much more manipulation you can do with it than that. So we are going to go back on this character and turn off the outfit. I did want to get a sort of a basic look at the design. I think I can make that work for some builds. All right, so we're now playing the game. Again. I have spec'd myself out. It's still in Berserker gear. I think I have like one piece of Assassin in here somewhere. The same sigils I had before, force and damage, moved over to spears being an alt weapon. And let's see, as far as the spec itself goes, one change in both Soul Reaping and Spite. And then adding in here, Death Shroud replaced with Ritualist Shroud. When you summon a creature, deal damage to enemies around that creature. Gain concentration. Gain life force when you summon a creature. Grant boons to nearby allies when you summon a spirit, including Might, Fury, Resolution, and Quickness. Combining that with the relic I have, which also gives quickness. It's I was watching Wooden Potatoes stream from a couple of days ago, and he talked about how incredible that new relic is, the Pirate Queen relic. Innervate anguish, channel power to your spirit of anguish, and then the lingering spirits, so that spirits and minions do more damage. We're only running 3 minions, but that's fine. These are both pretty heavy hitting. One of them a stun break. I thought one of them was a stun break. Apparently not. No stun break makes me uneasy, but we'll work with it, see what we get. Alright, so we're going to run around and do some quests. So, hey, what do you know? We have to find children. We won't need to kill anything for this one. We're not trying to kill the children, okay? We're trying to find them. Kids? You're driving KC crazy. Kids, come on.
Please, the children won't listen anymore. Not sure they ever did. Please, they need to eat. They need you.
We're 40% done already, and I haven't found any kids. I found a kid. I will not get skunked.
You still with the saw? No roof can hold up the sand and wind long.
People use the word skunked, meaning sort of getting nothing, getting blanked. Come on, kids. Get home. You're gonna make Casey cry.
Rat problem's never going away if we don't take care of the big one. He talks, but don't laugh. Can you get him?
Oh, time to go already.
Hey, newcomer.
And I got a gold medal because I'm awesome.
What do you say? You a sail or you an anchor?
I'm an anchor. So, yeah. Eat that. I did something about this the other day. Grab that, a seashell, and I'm doing something, but I don't know what. It takes away my hotbar. Am I supposed to give this to him? No. He has a pet named Flotsam. I will tell you something that you probably won't care about. It is Flotsam and Jetsam. Sure, we'll go ahead and swap servers. Instances, anyway. Poke the rotten wood. Hey, there's a big termite. In real life, I would freak out about that.
Give my creation life.
Give my creation life. Hey, go fly a kite area. Got cubs and progeny and kids.
You think the rat problem is getting worse?
I asked you to stop
I
calling
thought
me a
the new
rat.
Food reserves
Okay?
were more secure.
You have to do something about it.
What are you doing here? Do you not know you're not welcome here yet, sir? I believe all versions of the expansion do give a boost. I'm not positive, but I think that's the case.
I feel strong.
I'm trying to rebuild his sandcastle. I need a sand bucket. I have a sand bucket. What are you talking? I guess I got a bucket and you got to get the sand. Okay, I got it. Fine. These kids are so demanding. What's the fun in a sandcastle you don't build yourself? And that's it. There's no more bucket. Again, I'm going to fall back on I don't excuse me. I don't understand some of their implementations of game mechanics here. There are a number of parts I've seen that one person can't finish because you have to wait minutes for one of the items to respawn. It was the same thing for this one, for the throwing stones to knock down coconuts. I threw down a bunch. I missed. And there were no more stones.
Hey,
and I had to wait for the stones
you got an arm on you. Can you help me
to
get some of
respawn.
them coconuts out of the trees?
Minutes.
Nice. Make a fine soup with this. And a little seagrass.
There we are. Now I'm going to head back over and see if the bucket has respawned. It has not respawned. Am I ready for WoW Midnight? No, I doubt. There are a lot of games out right now. I don't know what it's going to look like when Midnight launches. For instance, I still am subscribed to WoW, so I can play the Legion remix, even though I'm not playing it right now. For WoW, it's going to entirely depend on what else is around for me to play. If there's nothing else I'm interested in, absolutely I'll be playing it. I think I did for The War Within. Not positive. But if there's something else, you know, cooking, then I wait. It's not like the biggest gaming priority for me anymore. I still want to play, but I'm not going to arrange my schedule around it. If nothing else is going, yep. If something else is going, then no. And the bucket is still not respawned for me. I just don't understand what they're doing with these implementations. Really, honestly don't. And now none of the trees, I have stones, but none of the trees, oh, one of the trees has a coconut. There's another coconut I can knock down. It's just weird. Could kick you out. Might just play Helldiver 2. Understandable. I have not myself played, but I have watched others play. I know friends have played, so I get it. There are a lot of games people are playing. I look at, I go, I don't understand why someone would want to play that. Helldivers is not one of those. I understand why people would want to play that. Now, granted, they've been hit or miss on support since, as some of their stuff has been, I know, not well received, and other parts has been, you know, okay, we're back on track. They're doing it right again. But they are at least trying. Here, I have a coconut. Is there somebody else? I want to make sure this finishes, so I guess I'll grab another throwing stone and see if we've got a respawn on a coconut. There are no coconuts around. This is the exact same problem. I don't understand. All right, this guy's now working on... Are these two events connected? Play with an expansion. Play as it is. Yep. So I guess both of these are the same heart, or the overall heart is all connected. But still, to break part of it like that just seems really clumsy. Herbalist Fabrice. Don't know who that is. Up above, down below.
Kids, come on. Come eat dinner.
Castaway
You skilled with the
nail
saw?
tooth.
No roof can hold
Gather
up
wood on the
sand and wind
beach.
blow.
Bring it here to process it.
Every
All right,
week
we'll see if I
prepared
can
is followed by 2 more.
get some wood. Don't say it. Scrap wood. So I guess all of these are like little bits and pieces that are all connected as part of the same. It still feels clumsy to have mechanics vanish on you. Feels like time gating.
All heat expelled.
We have completed the task at hand.
We have completed the task at hand, indeed. I don't think there's anything I need or can buy usefully from the vendor.
You either truly want to help this town, or else you got a thing for my charming personality.
Yeah,
Either
it's
way,
the personality
good
thing. You're just delightful. On expansion, you got Throne of Liberty installed as well. TNL. Yeah, I've got a bunch of games. Hey, this Friday I'll be playing
Thank you.
Rift. How's that for a callback to the old days? There's a group of players on Rift, which is not dead despite being a Gamago game and therefore being technically almost dead. And they've started up a little event hoping to bring people back. And, well, I've been sucked in, so I'll be playing Rift. I streamed it once or twice. Twice, I think. Over the years.
Druga, Electromancer, lead of Artifact Recovery Crew 1.
We've got a commander on the map. I'm not sure if the meta is running or not, but we'll head over in that direction and see. How can I say no? Free food. When Rift came out, yes, it was a subscription-based game you had to purchase. It was modeled after WoW. At the time, it was described as a WoW killer. And for a while, you know, it actually kind of lived up to that. It wasn't killing WoW, but it was doing quite well. But unsurprisingly, in time, mismanagement, especially after they went free to play, greatly damaged at least the perception of the game. I always thought the game was still pretty good, and it still is. You know, it's a solid WoW-alike with a lot of good systems. And the commander has vanished. Let's check and see what we can do with this heart then. Up, we've got...
The drinking competition just started and it's already out of control. People are breaking things and could you stop doing that?
Think you'll stick around long? I hear those astral.
We get everybody? No.
Some waypoints to the mainland.
Anyone else? Any more of you drunks causing trouble?
To kill rising.
They should add flying.
Partner's probably worried sick, bro.
You softy, Colonel.
I don't remember. They had a lot of mounts. I don't think they had flying ones, though.
Could you stop doing
But it's
that?
been so long since I played seriously at the end game.
If the op compensates me well, I don't see the harm in a little sabbatical from my prior commitments in Radasum.
Time until the competitors stop drinking.
Story I'd like to hear.
On our next trip, it's a whole thing.
Am I getting any XP for defeating these guys? No. Sad. Be sad.
Please don't break that. Pretty please? Oh,
To kill
that was
rising.
Kamal's favorite.
Plus, when I log in, for the first time on my new character
I'm no stranger to putting a
and get to a
rabid
mailbox,
drunk in
I'll
their
have
place.
boatloads
Yes,
of
I've been the
mail
drunk.
with skins,
Their story.
mounts, all kinds of stuff because I played the game for so
You were
long.
stranded on the deadly and strange magical islands. You'd be stressed too.
Dharma, we are stranded on a deadly magical island.
Right. I need a drink.
I can identify with that one. Played Age of Empires in the old days.
Please
Classic
don't
game
break
for
that.
sure.
Pretty please?
I was never big on RTSs.
Oh, that was Canuck's favorite.
But absolutely a classic. I never had the APM to feel competent in them.
Please don't break that. Pretty please? Oh, that was Canuck's favorite.
Time until the competitors stop drinking.
Could you stop doing that?
I don't think I'm getting XP for beating up the drunks, but that's probably appropriate.
Let's focus on drinking.
I'm basically just the bouncer right now.
There's one to remember me by.
There's one to remember me by. Yeah.
Urge to kill rising.
And
Oh, it's over. And the winners are
That looks valuable.
the lovely folks who helped me manage everything. That's my decision. Hope everyone's okay with that.
I'm one of the winners. When it comes to MMO, you're a casual player. I refer to myself as a hardcore casual, which sounds dumb, I'll grant. I don't play particularly well, but I do play a lot.
Could I persuade you to help me get Pub Canuck off to a promising start?
All right, we need one more little blip of XP.
Be more fresh if it crawled into Dax's kitchen, which the crabs often.
How about Rama's romantic roll? Fish, rice, seaweed, crawfish.
But I need someone to
Fish,
serve these
rice, seaweed,
mouth-watering
crawfish.
delights to our insatiable clientele. What do you say? You know, being here together
Oh.
reminds me of the red
Just
dot.
that fast.
Perhaps you'll find
I
me a
forget.
drink.
Rice, seaweed, crawfish. Rice, seaweed, crawfish. Seaweed, crawfish. Seaweed, crawfish. Seaweed, crawfish. Seaweed, crawfish. Crawfish. Or just crawfish. Or as we called them when I was a kid, crawdads. There's the heart. More XP. Oh, I was supposed to deliver that. I dropped it on the floor. Oh well, I'll pick it up and deliver it. I don't want Canuck, to have to deal with these people. I never got my roll. There you go. You happy now? He seems happy. If he's happy, I'm happy.
It's not bad.
Defend the whole gardeners from invading freebooters.
I pursue the bark of the bright leaf in a race against death
Am
itself.
I not in that right
Help a
place?
young one in need. Join us.
I am in the right place. Aha! Who wants some?
Take that! bad shape here.
I do not have the hang of the Ritualist yet, that's for sure.
I feel strong.
I feel strong. Anytime now. Alright.
That looks valuable.
We are just not gaining much real progress on this. At least it doesn't feel like we're getting much XP progress right now. Alright, that's Canucks. We got that one. Where's the third? Over there. Well, we'll just fly. Flying's easy. I can do that. Spinning's a neat trick. Alright, there's the last of the hearts on the map. Get that done. Trying to do, you're not welcome here. She's got a nice big glowy thing over her head. I did that. Super fresh cat snacks. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the super fresh cat snacks. But that's a POI I didn't have, so that's worthwhile. Leo's journal. I'm skipping reading these because, well, I just don't think reading this stuff makes especially interesting content. Or at all interesting content.
According to a very friendly Hull gardener I just spoke to, we're waltzing in uninvited.
Purchasing Mr. Quiggles.
He even said we should leave their island alone.
That lot of good it's doing if they don't want help and we can't get information. I feel like we're bickering about the same things over and over again.
Doesn't want to talk to me.
I've got orders.
That person just got beat up. Oh, maybe. Oh, nope. A new event event nearby. It's always bugged me how they tell you there's a new event nearby, but they don't tell you where. There's no indication on the map. Just has always been frustrating. Not a big deal by any means. Frustrating. All right, what does the researcher Clement have? Is that the ghosts? No. Mines. He wants mines destroyed, presumably, but I don't see any mines anywhere. Researcher, what do you need to do? Dig around the pools and know what you find. Okay. Here's a pool. I'm studying it. I got a fish. I got a fishy icon anyway. Turn tide pool. Turn them in to help the Tyrian Alliance. I would like to. I tried to turn them in, but he didn't want anything from me. Give anything to me. Oh! In the collection basket, perchance? The answer is yes, in the collection basket. Did I get it? I don't think I got it. I didn't got it. In the way of tide pools, sadly. Well, can we beat this guy up? No, we can. Heart complete. All right, we got all the hearts completed on the map. Go me. Just doesn't feel like the XP is coming. What the hell was that? Oh, a freebooter trap. Very funny. Why am I not healing? Healing would be fine, thank you.
You can't call yourself a true hall gardener if you can't survive our river rapids. Think you've got what it
James
takes?
Calda, seen a lot of Wavehawk riders take a dive on this here course. You any good on a skimmer? If you're up for it, give it a try. Just don't hurt yourself. We're going to give it a try. And we'll swap over to our skimmer. Mount up.
Watch out for swimmers.
Play. Watch out for whirlpools, okay? I see one now, okay. Apparently swimmers we want to watch out for as well. Where the hell am I supposed to be going next? Avoided the whirlpool and the swimmers.
Was saying
oh, 7 seconds from the gold medal. I got the silver. not mental about these things. I'll get gold another time. 734. Well, I was just at 7. That gave no XP? Is that correct? Okay, I am at 734 out of 1524. 734. Already got that one. Yeah. Oh, I can shoot things now. I haven't tried that yet. Okay. It actually is kind of a skill shot. Doesn't seem to do a lot of damage. Can't knock me off my mount. Are you crazy? Ah, okay. So, this is the first time I've been on the skimmer since I got the next tier of mastery. So they've added some buttons.
Intruders!
Not an intruder. I'm a dude on a terrifying skimmer. Hardly think that's intruding. Got over here. Fish and shellfish. Well, I don't like giving things to other people, so I guess that makes me selfish. I haven't seen a single lootable chest while I've been riding around here with my aether location bouncing, pinging. It's supposed to pick up locations of random chests with unusual coins in them. Oh, it found something finally. There we are, back there. I have collected 10 out of 10 treasures. Unfortunately, I need 50 to finish out the deed for the first time, to achieve for the first time. Event. What do we got over here? What's going on? Ah, this one. I did this one before. There have been no contributions. The maps have felt really empty. And I'm just not sure why. I mean, you just don't see many players. I mean, maybe everyone's on, maps that have got the...
I pursue the bark of the bright leaf in a race against death itself.
That have got the meta run.
Join us.
I don't know. Oh, well, here's at least a few people, so I'm in. I certainly hope we have to fight something, otherwise I don't think I get credit.
We mustn't stumble through here blindly. Check for traps and creatures, please. They often prove difficult to spot, but your skimmer has keen senses.
Oh, my skimmer.
Rely on them.
My skimmer has keen senses. It's a critter.
Make them flee.
Urge to kill rising.
I can disarm that trap. Easy peasy. An interesting spot with another trap. I'm very good at disarming traps.
Way is clear. Onward. No time to waste.
Okay, onward. No time to waste, guys. No time to lose. Right, I've gained 10,000 XP since I made a hard note about being 734k. Herbalist Fabrice. You have a nice
We've done a
skimmer,
small
but-
thing today, but a great thing.
Oh, so that's
Let us hope
28K.
it is enough for Addie's sake.
Right?
Now I must go.
Yeah, 772.
You can never have too much treasure.
But I need like 800k to finish out the master. So that's 34 each. Like 25. I'm halfway done, and it's like another 25. I don't have my birthday booster up. That's a mistake. So the first thing we're going to do after we put all this stuff away and that
Threshold achieved.
is we're going to the Mislock Sanctuary. We're going to grab a birthday booster for XP. Must have run out while I was leveling this character up. I feel shame. I must apologize. Sumimasen. Found that to be the magic word on my 2 trips to Japan. Basically, excuse me, sort of an implicit, I'm sorry for disturbing you kind of vibe. Work like a charm. Just one, please. Thank you. Because it's good for a day. Alright, well that's an extra, how much XP? 100% boost to Magic Find, World v World, experience from kills, and gold. Please, take me back to old Virginia. Maybe I'll just go on to the second map and we'll run hearts over there. Finish out those for the day. I feel a yawn coming. And it's here. Hi, guys. I'm the yawn. And he's gone. Alright. These people need stuff, but where can I get the materials to give it to them? Don't know. Oh, we have an interesting flower.
Another day in paradise, eh, Wayfinder?
Which I am
Curious.
I am evidently drawing. Just a natural artist, or so it seems.
There's so much life here. We need to catalog it quickly before anything happens.
So, she's the one who wants me to sketch weird stuff. Oh, We've got some weird stuff over here. It's a weird plant, I guess. We're going to sketch it. Because it's pretty sketchy.
It's unlike anything I've heard before. Thank you, little bird.
Dude. The dude underscore X. Mr. X. It's a Tuesday. Which is, let's face it, that's one mark against it just for being a Tuesday. I mean, it's not as bad as a Monday, but it is just a Tuesday. I hope yours is within reasonable and acceptable norms. Prefer Mondays? Well, at least on Mondays you're usually well rested unless you've had the kind of weekend that you want to have. Why, we have an interesting plant. I'm going to sketch this. Hold on. Button. Button. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That was painful. I'm lucky the pen didn't explode. Probably an Asura pen. I spent years working Sunday through Thursday. So yeah, Mondays were fine. Wasn't a big fan of Sundays, though. Also, Saturday nights weren't great because you couldn't go out with your friends because you had to get up on Sunday. Well, at least, I mean, most people. I didn't have to be into work during that time of my life until 3 p.m., so I could still go out on Saturdays. Am I being attacked? Something tells me yes. I think I got caught in something else's attack. It wasn't because of me. I'm a nice guy, and nature loves me. I'm a big fan of nature, and nature's a big fan of me. I often hear the call of nature. A couple more of those, and we'll finish out the heart. Oop, we have an interesting creature. Only became your fave once you're retired. Ah, you get to rub it into other people? Good call. I just wanted to let you know, I know you're back at work early Monday morning, and I got up early today just to tell you I'm retired. Click. How to make friends and influence people. Ah, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button twice. Is this plant going to explode in my face? I would. Not quite there. Need like one more little tiny thing of XP to finish out the heart. Because there's not much room to fill it in. I'm gonna eat this, and I'm tripping balls now. I am hallucinating. Didn't really notice any difference, frankly, gotta say. But I do see an interesting something, and presumably just like one correct click will be enough. One or two to give me the heart completion.
Curious.
It was 2.
Wonderful. That should slow the inquest down considerably. I believe I've picked... The wave hawks may know of cave systems in the area, so pay attention to any you might see.
Got that heart complete. 2 more hearts to go. Back to the crumbling precipice. Ooh, looks like the meta may be running. We'll see if it's live on this map or not. We have a big red arrow. If I could walk that way.
So that's my idea. I'll gather up the Priory and head due west through the forest.
I have been in this fight twice. One time I came in at the very end and they failed, and the other time I was there for a full fight on one of the bosses and we failed. And we have 3 people on that. I don't know if all of these have to be addressed at the same time. How much time? 8 minutes and 40 odd seconds. Cool, creepy ass mount. Looks like some, I can't remember the name. There's a type of jellyfish it's modeled after. Yeah, they're fighting one of the bosses. They have 8.5 minutes. Those bosses are not fast. Yeah, they're probably with 3 of them. And if I were to join in, we could probably finish it in, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes. We have no chance at the other 2. Is it a Medusa? It's a weird kind of jellyfish that it's modeled after. And I don't remember why I chose such appalling colors, but yeah, they're fine too. Probably because they were the appalling colors.
Give up yet?
My strength fails me. Where am I?
I am dead.
The difficulty is scalable with these events. Yes. Overall, it does scale. But a lot of them, a small number of players, it's like they're meant for, 15 plus players, let's say. And so they'll scale up if there's 45. I think there's a baseline and they will scale up from there, but not down. Okay, Arcanist Brucey.
Got a lot of rocks and rubble to clear. Skimmers are good
Does this
for
happen
that, you know.
every time I mount up?
Also good for finding hidden things.
Pets
like
go away? That's
small
not supposed to happen.
artifacts. Inquest spies, too, since we've got those
You're the
lurking
one helping us.
around.
We need
No
to track
time to
down
waste
inquest
either.
spies and hidden artifacts.
Let's get after it.
And clear out debris. This must be debris. It's rocks. I am really not doing much damage to that at all. Okay, evidently I'm doing something wrong when it comes to clearing out the debris. He didn't mention, like, maybe he had, I don't know, fucking explosives or something. So how about we go after this jerk? And we've got more rocks. Yeah, you can see they're fighting the eastern excavator. They've got it about, I don't know, 30% down. With what, 7 minutes left? 5 minutes left. So yeah, no, that ain't happening. I doubt they're finishing even the first one. And certainly my helping, I don't think, would have sped things up all that much. I don't have a good feel for this build yet. He had this big floaty type of thing he did. Didn't do him any good. He died. But I'm not making much progress on the heart. Stone something. Stone tablet fragment. Have I clicked on this? Yes.
Yes. Are you here for excavation, research, or defense? Oh, sorry, Commander. I'm a bit overwhelmed here.
I'm the commander. You don't know who I am? You pleb? You truly not know who I am? Goodness gracious, do they teach you nothing in the classes these days? I swear to goodness.
Strong.
It's so hard to get people who are good at this sort of thing, you know? We have a warded artifact. Now I have to carry this. Back to the camp. Wait, whoops. I thought back to the camp. Maybe not back to the camp. Jeez.
Eat my dust!
Eat my dust, indeed. This is not going as ideally as I might have hoped. Now we decode it. I've disenchanted the wards. Of course I have. Don't be ridiculous. It was easy for me. I'm a professional at this. Ward decoding. Nothing I can do with it. I'm not completely sure what they're doing with that. If you've got an item that you can do something with for a quest or a heart or something, what they generally will do is...
Eat my dust!
Is, you walk up and it's got something you can do with it. All these are just being really, let's just say, unhelpful. God damn it. It is so frustrating when they do that kind of thing. Where they change the movement completely. And now I need to do what I didn't do previously, which is deposit it. Didn't do that for the first one. I'm a loser.
Maximum pain.
Maximum pain. You got it. Veteran. Okay. Pain for him too? Sure. I'm fine with pain. Other people's pain, not my own. Obviously, I'm not interested in my own pain. That just wouldn't make sense. Time left to disable the inquest excavators. You think they're going to get it done in 30 seconds? I'm dubious. On the other hand, I may not be able to get this one done in 30 seconds either. I don't have enough energy. More energy. Run fast, like the wind. Brake like the wind. Pass like the wind.
This is getting us nowhere. We need to fall back until we have reinforcements.
You tell him, Retlock. It failed. That's the meta failed notification. All right, that guy was of no conceivable help or utility. I don't see any other hearts that seem to be activated by this heart, which is or which support that heart, I guess might be a better description rather than being activated by.
Pipe down. You and your chicks might end up as raptor food, and neither of us wants that.
Okay, he's protecting baby birds. Commander, you could help me out? Wasn't about to leave this bird and its eggs to the local predators. Okay, yeah, that's great. Humans and other sentient species are dying out here, but hey, the birds and the eggs are taken care of.
Damn Inquest machine shook this bird nest out of its tree. I need to concentrate on healing the mama bird's injury. It's a doozy.
This is a char, mind you. Bring branches to repair the bird's nest. Where the branch? Branches. We've got branch sign. Something didn't like that. Here's...
Smell that? Something's headed for the nest.
Something is headed for the nest, but I can get there in time.
This nest has seen better days. Some help here. The nest is being destroyed. The predators are tearing this thing apart. Blast it.
How the fuck? What the fuck was that shit? There are two of us here. We're doing stuff, and it would just boom. 4 or 5 seconds, and it was destroyed. Gee, we're glad we could help.
You can go, Commander.
What the fuck was that?
I'd like to be alone for a bit.
I mean, I've been talking about my problems with the expansion being implementation details. That the expansion is good, but some of the system's implementation details have seemed to kind of suck. And that's exactly what I'm referring to. So you can semi-fly with the skimmer now. Pretty much fly. And this is one of those implementation details I couldn't believe. I picked up a bunch of fruit. I delivered it. Went to pick up some more, and it said, you can pick up more fruit tomorrow. And my response was, excuse me, what the fuck? Because I've been playing this game for over 5,000 hours, and I've never seen a hard gate like that before in the game. Except legendary crafting materials, that kind of thing.
Me by.
So to say that I was stunned, shocked, and actually appalled, I believe my actual words were, ArenaNet, what the fuck are you doing? This expansion, despite the quality, they have been making so many what the fuck are you doing implementation details that I really am, my mind is blown at how bad some of their systems work have been. Now, funnily enough, I chose not to do an exploit that people found because I didn't feel it was right. But in retrospect, I should have just said, sure, fuck it. And there was a similar thing with meat. But you could pick up a meat. If you were 2 pieces of meat side by side, you could pick one up, drop it, pick the other one up, and then just go back and forth and back and forth. And over the course of a couple of minutes, you'd get it done.
Welcome to our camp.
I said, no, I don't want to do that. That's kind of exploiting.
We're out here to hunt, tame, and study the wildlife. Unfortunately, there are others with more...
Here, stick with magic. Now's the best time to collect it.
Alright, we got meat.
It's incredible. The magic is so strong here that the ley line streams actually pull in the water.
I had the same thing happen and didn't understand why. My assumption was it wasn't a daily thing when it said you can't get any more hay. So we got this big thing of hay. You dive in, you come out with some hay, you run over to the egg nests, and what the hay, you make egg nests out.
Seems like a good way to feed a lot of naive young hunters directly into the mouths of these beasts.
There are no exploits in games, only features.
Yeah. You'd probably go for it.
It was before I ran into the, I have no idea what the fuck they're doing issue that I just mentioned. Otherwise, I would have done it, and I would have exulted in it. Oh, you want to time gate me? Well, that's fine. You gave us a mechanic. Since you're going to block us from that mechanic, we'll just all do this other mechanic. Until you fix it. I have no idea. So we've done 2. Okay, we've got a 3rd.
Eat my dust.
Eat my dust. Don't worry, it's chocolate flavored. It's not chocolate, it's chocolate flavored.
Good hunting.
So that's 3. 4. Didn't think I'd gotten 4. Or it told me I was like there was no more, and my response was what? And then I got the fruit notification, and I freaked out. You'll note this is not. There it is. You must wait to collect more hay. I went, okay, that maybe it's like 5 minutes or something.
Saw the tracks of 3
And
more
over here
unique
we've got
ones
fruit.
earlier. Wide enough I could
I have grabbed some fruit. I've grabbed more fruit. Of course, I'm a fruitarian. I only eat fruit and non-fruit. What? I've got some meat. Avoid receiving damage to keep hold of the meat. Nobody wants to drop their meat. I know when I'm holding my meat, I don't want to drop my meat. So, you know. I must wait until tomorrow to harvest more fruit. Did you see that? There it is. That's the one that set me off. ArenaNet, what the fuck are you thinking? Thank you. To say it's irritating is understatement. What does Specialist Nobu have? The ley lines here are fast and unstable. Let's see if we can gather more magic from them. Leave it to me. Ley line rider. I don't think my skimmer has that yet, but we'll try anyway.
Quickly now! Time is a factor!
Oh. That's not the right way. I have gone the wrong way. Whoops. Because I do not have access to ley line riding on this yet. I don't think. I've got the icon for it. I do have access to ley line riding on it. Never mind. Well, that'll help. Again, pick me up. I can see my house from here. Yes, I know. Okay, well, I got 21. So now that I know how it's done in the future, I will be able to do better, but I'm not interested enough to do it again. I did get a bronze. Okay, I do not have the ley line writing yet, but they turn it on for this event. So that is a good approach.
Over here!
On
The
that
ley
part.
lines are surging. This is our best chance to collect samples.
Yeah, this dude just likes surging ley lines, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's no reason you should know what I mean.
Begin destruction protocol.
Oh, look, fruit that I can't pick up. I mentioned how much that pisses me off? Not sure. A lot. It pisses me off a lot. So when I say that my issues with the expansion are not with the expansion, they're with the implementations, that's the kind of thing I mean. The event by itself, or the heart, is not very interesting. But there's nothing wrong with not very interesting. Not everything can be gripping and fantastic. Heading out to the wilds, wounded and vulnerable creatures. Mark the map with some locations. Have you? Really? Have you? Those the locations? Okay. Here we go. Let's go for that one. Southeast, huh? Yeah, there's just no reason for that. There's no positive from that. Other than, hey guys, we're trying to make everything slow in the expansion for you. Bring it back to the training grounds. Are you coming? Yeah. We're trying to stretch out because we don't have enough content. That's, you know. People are positing that a lot of the sort of negative changes are them just trying to stretch out the content. I don't want that to be the case. I'm not sure I believe it's the case. But I don't disbelieve it's the case. Alright, bring it back to the training grounds. I tried that previously, and it didn't seem like it crossed the water. Maybe the bridge. How about we try it with the bridge? Will you cross on the bridge? Looks like it's crossing on the bridge. Did it come in? I didn't notice. Yeah, I mean, I'll repeat.
Welcome to
like
our
I said,
camp, Commander. Not much to look at, but this is just the start. We're out here to hunt, tame, and study the wildlife.
Also, the grounds need to be kept
Unfortunately, there are others with more sinister intentions. If you can help us out around the
just
camp,
going to reiterate,
we can help you
ArenaNet,
stop
what
the
the fuck are you
Inquest
doing?
from
What are you thinking?
succeeding at whatever their
Seriously,
plan
guys. Seriously. I can still pick up meat, though. And you know what they say. You can't beat the meat. Although I think they were talking to me about school when they said that. I'm not sure. Art complete. See, I was at 734K earlier. Ooh, 150K. This is like pulling fucking teeth. I don't remember it being this slow in the last expansion. Gotta say. I'm not in combat yet. Thank you. We have a vista up here, so I have to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. You know, the usual. Alright, we didn't finish out that one heart, though, right? Yeah, we didn't finish this one out, so we're back here to finish this one out. So I mentioned this on my Discord. I'm
So
going to
that's
mention
my
it
idea.
here again.
I'll
I think I
gather up the
mentioned it
priory and head
earlier.
due west through the forest.
On Friday,
sense of direction. Can't see the sun overhead.
I'm going to be
We'll starve
playing a
out
game from the distant past. I've streamed it once or twice. Twice at least, I think. The game is Rift. The Rift community is running basically sort of a self-promoted, self-invented event. Basically saying, you know, the game is still up, and I know it
but
is.
more fortifications are needed.
Maybe you want to try it out. It's starting on Friday on Darkwood, I think is the name of the server. And so, I'm going to be playing with it. If you never played Rift, you could consider it a WoW-alike. At the time, it was touted as something of a WoW killer. It was not, but it was good, and it put up a good fight for quite a while. So, you've played any of the standard sort of WoW-alikes. Technically, you've played the requirements for WoW. I mean, for Rift. Oh, he's invincible. Of course he is. Jerk. What a jerk. Oh, now he's not invincible, I guess, huh? No, he's still invincible. Nope, now he's not invincible. Now he's invincible. Now he's not. He turned out to be very invincible. Enemy morale, northern supplies, western supplies. More repair kits, huh?
Eat my dust!
Eat my dust. I have some of the most delicious dust you'll ever eat. Detonation cube, get out of the cube explodey area. Their enemy morale is sinking fast because we murdering them up and down their faces.
Eat my dust!
yet? I kicked the crap out of a whole bunch of them. Why haven't we won yet? It is so hard to get good help. Oh, we got the bosses up. Champion Tactician Swick.
At least. Still, one must take the victories afforded to them, however small.
I definitely do not have the hang of the build. Specifically about the kind of the basics.
Nice gear.
That's what she said. She didn't say that.
Check out this one. It seems to be a kind of arcane sieve, used for separating out different kinds of magic.
I recognize the voice actor, very distinctive voice.
Mechanism,
he did a Riemann voice in Star Trek Online.
None can beat my latest find. The remnants of an arcane focus, no doubt
Obasek
used by
was the character's name.
in their rituals.
Impressive.
Broke a Defiance bar.
How do you know it's not just a pretty stone?
These are ancient, powerful beings.
Ooh,
Why would they
ancient,
keep a
powerful
regular
beings.
stone
Ooh.
just because it's pretty?
For instance, when I go into Shroud, I can't summon my spirits, and I don't know why. I go into Shroud, my F2 through 3, they're empty. I don't know why. I have no idea. I can't cast them. I'm gonna check. I guess they're okay. They're cast using 2, 3, and 4, not the F key. Oh, well, that would explain it. So I guess the F keys are only for activating them? That seems like a really strange combo. And also, I will note, and this really is frustrating, it is a recurring issue for necromancers. Death Shroud, Death Shroud Aquatic, Reaper's Shroud, Harbinger's Shroud. Those are the skills. You know what's not there? Ritualist Shroud skills are not listed. That's why I didn't know. I went looking and they haven't included them. They didn't used to have these. Why are they not listed? I have no fucking idea. Why is it acceptable? It's not. It's something that should have been taken care of. for the launch. It's not a big deal. It shouldn't be a big deal. Why isn't it there? You're adding a single line. You have a mechanic that's already there. You cut and paste, change the names, change the icons, done. ArenaNet? What the fuck are you thinking? That's my mantra for the expansion, sadly. The expansion itself is fine, but so many of the little implementation details are just crap. And they had, what, an extra 6 weeks or 8 weeks on this release? Well, the quality and polish are sure as hell not showing up. The expansion itself is good. I have finished the story of the expansion pack. Day 4, I think. Day 4, I think. I had some issues with the collections, including getting bit by the bug for the first collection that ate 5 hours of my time and a lot of experience points. So then I had to grind out a bunch of experience to open up the 2 tiers required for the skimmer so that I could continue on the story. Overall, I like the story. I like the bad guy a lot. His voice work is just great. But the very last, I won't give any spoilers out other than to say that the very last storyline mission at the very beginning of, I predicted beat for beat for beat.
You can never have too much treasure.
And it shouldn't be that predictable. It wasn't bad. It was fine. But it was really predictable. The expansion overall is very good. I have, as I've been complaining, I have some significant issues with some of the implementations. For systems and details and such.
Urge to kill rising.
But those are very much a me thing. It may not bother other people at all. Although I'm not the only one. I know Muckluck was not happy with the collection mechanics being story blocks. Someone asked him what he thought of the story, and he spent like 30 seconds in making clear that here's what I think about the story, not including putting collections in the middle of the stories. So I'm not the only one who doesn't care for it. But the expansion itself is good. May not sound like it the way I'm complaining, but that is kind of my way. I tend to take the good. I expect good, say, from a game like Guild Wars because so much of it is so good. I will comment positively on the stuff that particularly stands out. But the negative stuff always, because the quality is so good generally, it always sticks out like a sore thumb. Or like a poke in the eye. But right now, you'll excuse me for a second, I have to turn into a crab because I'm an old crab.
Poor baby. We mustn't kill them needlessly.
Hi there, I'm a crab.
With a show of strength.
I'm going in. Who wants some? Who wants the lens crab? Does anyone here want to take a chance with the lens crab? Oh, he blocked it. That heavy hitter. All right, we kicked his butt. You need to be careful. Multiples at once can be very, very difficult. And there's a veteran crab who's no damn joke at all. All right, I've got a crab coming after me. Come on, come get some. You want some? Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, I didn't think so. I missed. Okay, it's fair. I missed. That's a completely fair and legitimate thing to point out. Oh, I am. Okay, we have another player crab here. I'm heading for some food. Well, one of the reasons I tend to buzz through the story relatively quickly is I don't want to get spoiled. I want to be able to, you know, watch other streams and stuff and enjoy other streamers without having to worry about getting the story, you know, spoiled. So I'm not a nut about getting it done as quickly as possible, but I do want to get it done in a decent time.
That's it. They're coming down. It's going to be okay, sweet little decapons.
But I certainly don't disagree with taking your time. Who wants some? I don't want the veteran hermit crab, that's for sure. You know, I'm willing to take my licks, but I don't want to fight the veteran. Ha ha! Loser. You keep going that way, veteran. I'm gonna grab some crab snacks.
A consortium of pound crabs.
We have one.
Now I can examine them. What has these poor babies
I had
all worked
86,000 damage to crabs. Fat body, you have 111,000 damage done to crabs. What on earth is wrong with you? Oh, Engelbert. Oh, pardon me for a second. I need to cut and paste that. Do not care for spoilers, so that's good for you. Yeah. I need to take just a second and post this on a friend's Discord. There we go. You know how you can tell a good internet friendship? You poke at the other one's sore spots constantly. That's I don't make the rules. Actually, I make the rules. I had 80,000 and 50,000 is supposed to be the gold chest, but I only got the silver chest. I am not understanding that. Where are they? They're there. They're there. I sell my crap out of my inventory because it's clogging up my inventory, you know?
Thank you.
And I wanted to open up my yellow boxes and see if I can replace some of my old crap gear with slightly better stuff, even though I'm not currently using most of it. It's a 77 pistol. I have an 80 pistol. No on that. I've got 2 swords already. No, why am I getting 77s so much for the stuff? Anyway, Ectos. Give me Ectos.
Power flow at 30%. Rerouting.
0 for 2. 0 for 3.
That looks valuable.
1 for 4. Come on. Ecto. 1 for 4.
Affirmative.
1 for 5. I was robbed. So what do we get? We got like, I don't know, maybe 20% of a mastery tonight? That's not really much in the way of XP, you know? A little disappointed in that. I mean, not a big deal. I did want to make a little bit more progress. Doesn't seem like it's coming fast, I guess is the point. I was actively doing, I did all the hearts now on both maps, so. And I was grabbing any events that I happened to stumble over. All right, another grave for me to press F. Alright, that's 5 out of 9. Here lies our commander, brave and resilient. We leave her sword where she fell. Earned that hero point. Oh, we got stuff down there I think we can still grab, including... yeah, finding that hero point, though. No bueno. Somebody was running a Rift event. Okay, never mind. Don't think either of those was easily reachable, but we'll try. Tell you,
I heard
it's
those
not.
Inquest fellas pay loads for.
It's not surprising that as I get older, my brain is, it's slower. It's not as good as remembering things. But one weird thing that I never would have expected is my brain gets confused about west and east a lot more easily than it ever used to. No problem with north and south, but sometimes I'll say to myself, I need to go west, and I'll immediately head east. I've got to say, in the long list of things I'm not nuts about getting old, yeah, that's one of them. Alright, it is below me, so there's no easy way to that one. We got close enough to get that POI. More of the underwater stuff, or the underground stuff. No, it's lower still. One thing I've not gotten a good grip on is where the entrant points are to the various undergrounds on this map. One of the many things I've not gotten a good grip on. That's another fun thing about getting old. Pattern recognition. I know I've been here. This is where the thing is, or the other thing is. Stay young, boys and girls. That's my advice to you. I'll just make it real quick and simple. Just stay young. Okay? You'll be glad you did. I mean, it is important when I talk about how much getting old sucks, that I take note of the fact that the alternative of dead seems much worse to me. So, stay young if you can. If not, it's not your fault. That looks like an entrance to a cave, doesn't it? We're in a cave. This is the jumping puzzle. Let's give this a shot. I've done it once before.
Good luck or whatever. I don't feel like cleaning blood off the floor today.
There are a number of JPs, I understand, in this, but I have yet to...
Commander, hey, Westergaard. Got strange reports from
do any of the
Hammerheart
others, I don't
territory.
think.
Air's crackling, smells like lightning.
Yeah.
Saida
I would like to
gave me
complain
her
very much about them putting
insists
these
you'd help,
listening
so
boxes
tell.
directly in the center
Thanks.
of our field of view. Why not say up here? Instead of blocking our freaking field of view. That's all.
Your astral wards say their scanners are jumping.
Again.
Jess would make a deal with darkness to get us all under her thumb.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I can't
Jimmy'll
do the
whatever she
jumping
says
puzzle
as
now
long
while
as
I
it
wait
involves
through this.
explosions.
There's no way to
Careful.
stop these
Those two
conversations.
have way more ambition than
The
brains.
conversation UI, you know, a lot of people made fun when you had the two talking heads facing each other at kind of oblique angles. At least you could cancel out of those. I've done the initial story quest here twice. So I have two characters. One has finished the story. The other one can do the story. If I want to do the story on anyone else, I've got to go through another 40 minutes of stuff that I'm not very interested in. Because I can't skip conversations. ArenaNet, please, please. Find a way to make it less painful for us, please. For those of us who play a lot of alts, it was like in Janther Wilds, the thing starts off with 45 minutes of people talking at each other. If you want to play the story on an alt, you're screwed. Daily Booter's Wrath jumping puzzle completed. Really? Is the second part considered a second jumping puzzle? Because there's more. Important to give the user more control for things like that. Exactly. I want to be clear. I enjoy the story. I enjoy the story with the people talking. It's great. The first time. The second time, sure, it's fine. Beyond that, no. Please, God, no. Give us a way to skip. Ow, 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 ow. I don't think that was necessary. Nor very friendly. Oh, these, I remember these being unpleasant. EBM. What's the matter? Me beating you in an adventure? Bring you into the channel? I had to take a break to cut and paste the crab fight. I'm ahead of you in the crab fight. Okay, now you and Jukebox can go ahead and start contesting the crab fight. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been joined by Engelbert Meow. She is a Guild Wars 2 streamer. A delightful human being. Why she puts up with me is not clear to anyone. Probably the blackmail. She does Guild Wars 2. Streams occasionally, a variety. And also does this little thing called Cursed Cosplays, where she plays a person, place, or thing from Guild Wars 2. And by thing, that includes buildings. But let's see, she just did a recent Dynamite Pineapple Choya and has now revealed her latest, which is the Blog Queen. Oh, I'm sorry, the Bog Queen. I will give her a shout out. Let's see if I could remember the syntax correctly this time. I did! Go me, old man remembers syntax. She is also responsible for the very shirt on my back. Let me uncomfortably show everyone. There you go. She said that she wanted to make a shirt that said "Scrit happens." I suggested a picture of a Scrit shrugging apologetically. And then Malcolmus TV drew that. And this is my Guild Wars 2 streaming shirt. Don't leave home without it. Oh, I was not, that was not, I would like to complain. I'm not sure to whom I complain, but I would really like to complain about that. That was not fair. It's very funny. Make sure you wear it really level. Antiquary, yes. Scriptmancer? Yeah. I still have to get up the points for a Scriptmancer and also an Oozemancer. I got through, only getting hit once, and it was before even starting. That's a real win for me. Okay, this is Rampaging Experiment. That must be over my head somewhere. Well, credit for the idea obviously goes to Engelbert Meow. The lovely and talented Engelbert Meow. I'm at the... Oh, did the... Where, oh, there we go. I'm not sinking in tar anymore. Okay. Why are things trying to fall and hit me in the head? I didn't ask for that. Alright, here we go again. With the prototype position rewinder that I haven't needed, although I have used it a couple of times. If you're not familiar with what that is, it'll do a teleport. Allows you to remember a location and then teleport to the location. So I can, let's say, save right here, staring at these steps. And oh my god, I'm falling to my death! No, I'm not. Teleport back. You can use it once every 30 seconds. It is a godsend for old men doing jumping puzzles.
You made it through too. Think this means we're freebooters now.
I'm a freebooter. Normally I pay for my boots, but evidently I've got these ones free, so that's nice for me. And this is where we came in. There is a shark down there named Old Bootlicker. That is in Living World Season 3. There is, I can't remember the name of the map. It's an island that has a big inquest facility on the southern island, sort of like two islands like this. It's the one with the sort of non-standard Char tribe there. I can't remember their name. The ones that Rox sort of joins. There are a number of hearts. The heart that is near the facility, the inquest facility, it's, I think, 75,000 karma to buy the prototype position rewinder.
That fast, they land here in pieces. Know what I mean?
Victory was mine. I mean, it's a fun item on its own, but for jumping puzzles, I mean, I'm an old man, obviously. I've never been good at jumping puzzles. Most of the time, I'm okay at them. So this is the meta event. There does not appear to be anyone doing it. So I will provide absolutely no help to the people who are not doing it. I see a bunch of dead people in the other circle, so yeah, I don't think anyone's going anywhere with that. But as an old man who was never especially good at them, oh, that's not the way I want to go. Out to the south, maybe? I have completed the Chalice of Tears. So, if an old man who's not very good at jumping puzzles can complete the Chalice of Tears with the help of the prototype position rewinder, yeah, it's pretty good. Well, okay, we got other players. Oh, we got a lot more players here. I'll try. No guarantee that I can do anything, but I will try to help if I can figure out how to get up. I can't figure out how to get up there. Seriously. Rescue rope? Okay, rescue rope. Gotta be that. Uh-huh.
Strong.
Stronger together.
Skimmer use couldn't. No mountain zone.
Pain everywhere.
Okay, yeah, that was going really well until suddenly it was not going quite so well.
I need help. Sharper still.
Okay.
That feels good.
You never
I was doing pretty well as long as I was in Shroud. Now that I'm not in Shroud, not quite as well. Alright, I think I fell on my keys. I'm going to hold here, and hopefully they'll be able to defeat them. I gotta say, I understand why it's part and parcel of the build, but I have never been able to stand outside of the very low levels the amount of healing you get from the summonable healing minion. Somebody is... I am getting heals. Wow. Mandolph. Was working on it. Let's see. Jimmy's at 6. Jessica's at 6. I got a couple people healing me at once. Event was successful. I got credit. Not a lot of credit, but then I didn't deserve a lot of credit.
Magda was right. I'll be damned.
I assume there are other chests around that I either can't see or can't open because I didn't do much for the meta. Showed up for the last fight, did what I could, did a decent amount of damage. I was, except for the downtime, obviously. I'm not doing damage while I'm laying down. The only thing I'm doing while I'm laying down is digesting my last meal. Captain Leo the Relentless and the Kitty crew. Oh, there we go. I have opened up the collection. Haven't done the meta yet. How do you like it? Oh, I just showed up for like the last 2 minutes of it. I know it has a plus and minus element where you get charged positive or negative, and then you have to teleport to the appropriate place to be able to do damage. I think that's when they're split. I only arrived for the last fight phase, so I really don't know. That's about all I know about it. Is that you want to kill both of them at about the same time, that there's a positive and negative charge element, and you have to use like the teleporters to teleport to the appropriate side location. That's it. That's pretty much all I know. But I do know that if you succeed, you get access to a collection, which Engelbert Meow, the lovely and talented Engelbert Meow, who just joined us shortly ago. Captain Leo the Relentless. It's a series of chores that if you succeed, gets you a pirate cat with a bandana on its head, a nautical hat, and of course an eye patch. So that might be reason enough for some people to do it all on its lonesome. Now, why are you doing the meta? Have you seen the cat? So Engelbert got caught up in that, I think, on her first day of playing the expansion. Restless Captain token for boots. Alliance Field Operative's boot box. I got 2 things of boots. And that is the Captain Leo thing. We got the Relic of the Biomancer opened up for us. Castora Heroes chest. Bye-bye expansion. Hello, Leo. Yeah, well, you have to have priorities. completely understand. I understand that she's mental. Did I say that out loud? Nah, I'm sure I didn't. Also, we got Hammerheart's Recovered Hoard. That had a couple of boxes and some scraps. But EBM now has Captain Leo, and I just have, I now have the collection quest. Need to sell a couple of things. Sell. I'm rich! I mean, I could sell the Relic of the Biomancer because I have a legendary relic. I don't need it.
Until next time.
But instead, we'll just break it down.
Power flow at 30%. Rerouting.
My power flow is at 30%. That's not true. My power flow has never failed me, okay? I power just fine. It's a dick joke. Another 300? I can't even collect the 300 because I'm at 1,305. I guess I should spend some. I don't think... I just don't think that these are quite my vibe. They're nice, the seashell ones, star shell, whatever they're called. Pearl shell. They're just not my vibe. The other things, the scholar's hat, definitely no. The scholar's shorts, no thank you. Sandals, no. I grabbed the jackal skin. I should probably get the drink emote because I drink frequently. Fine, it's unlocked. I will now show you the drink emote. This is Gravedigger Lens, by the way, if you haven't seen him before. He is my 5th necromancer. I have 5 of every class on the main account. And 1 more of every class on the alt account. Here is how I drink in real life. I just pour it into my fat gob. Now, granted, I'm not usually wearing a mask when I drink, because I'd have to wash it. It is a lot of characters. I enjoy leveling up characters. It is, originally it started off being 1 of every spec, but at some point I got ahead of the curve. So it's like I now have characters for the next time they bring in new specializations. I'm just getting ahead. That's all. All right, there is the Hammerheart Rumble main event. I'm glad I stumbled over that and decided to give it a shot. I definitely need to change to a more reliable healing thing, because this thing just, it's not there. Resilient weapon. Weapon spell. Take reduced damage from strikes and periodically heal. Healing per second is 1,400 for 6 seconds. It's not a big heal. Damage reduction below 50%. That's not bad. Effectiveness increased while below 50% health. Grant this to nearby allies for a reduced duration. Well, that actually makes it pretty good. 6,800. Well of blood. I'll give that one a try. I'll give the weapon one a try.
For it served me well.
And I think I'm going to call it there for the evening. A little longer than usual, even. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. More nonsense. Probably back here in Guild Wars 2. It's possible I might do a little PoE on stream, as I have been playing that off stream. On Friday, I will be doing the Welcome Back to Rift event. I'm not sure how long I'll stick with that. Might just be the one stream. I might spend multiples if I'm having fun. It's still a solid game. If you're not aware of it, the community is running a community run event encouraging new players to come play Rift. If you've never played it, it's free to play. It's available on Steam. It was touted at the time as a WoW killer. It did not kill WoW. The quality of the game was very, very good at launch and is still good, but some of the marketing and the free-to-play implementation really took all of the wind out of its sails. I thought I'd be nautical because I'm looking at a sailboat. But the game itself is solid. It's currently run by GW2, which I can't say anything bad about because at least they haven't shut the game down. You know, if the alternative is shutting the game down or GW2, I'll take GW2 8 days a week. So I'll be doing that on Friday, and I'll probably be starting early as it starts 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern. And that's a little early for me, a couple hours early, but that's probably what I'll be doing on Friday. But I'm going to, I believe, call it an evening now. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Back tomorrow. Hopefully you will see me soon. I hope the rest of your...
I feel strong.
I could have sworn that guy said his name was... Okay, it's Lux. I thought it was It's Lens. Never mind. Where was I in my spiel? Right. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your evening, or possibly morning, possibly even afternoon. Choose one or more. Take care, and ciao for now. Did I just get raided? I have just received a raid. My raid notification didn't work. It's still not working. Hello. Thank you very much, Lady Dragon Master, for those of you who don't know me. I am Lens, Magnifying Lens, who's the old fart on my screen. A lot of different names. Welcome. I was right in the middle of calling it an evening, and now I'm stuck. Oh, Jukebox. Did Jukebox put you up to this? Because that would explain a lot. Hi, Juke. Hi, everyone. I'm Lens. As you can tell, I feel playing Guild Wars 2 on my brand new Ritualist. And now I need to figure out what to do for like 15 more minutes because I think it's rude to bail. You know, like unless I had nature calling at klaxon alarm levels, and I don't. So I need to figure out something to do for the next 15 minutes plus. Thank you again for the raid. Hi, everyone. I am a variety streamer, but by far my most streamed game is this one right here. I have, I think, like 800 or 900 hours streamed in the game. And I've been streaming for over 6 years. I hope everyone is enjoying the expansion. For those of you who are playing, and for those who are not playing, what on earth is wrong with you? Far better question is, what on earth is wrong with me? Science has not figured out the answer just yet. I really like the expansion. I want to get that out. I have some issues. They are more personal issues with some of the implementations in the game. But the expansion itself, I have no real quibbles about. My quibbles are details like picking up fruit and putting it in a box and then picking up fruit and being told, you can pick up more fruit tomorrow. What? That kind of thing. So yes, I agree. The expansion is quite good. I don't think that the first map is up to the quality, let's say, of Janther Wild's first map. But the second map is a dozen times better than the second map in Janther Wilds. Overall, I'm very happy with the quality of the expansion. I have one character I've run through the storyline. I will attempt not to spoil anything because, well, I'm an old grouch. I'm not a jerk. Okay, I'm an old grouch and a jerk, but not like always a jerk. Occasionally a jerk. I am jerk adjacent. Right now, as an old crab, I feel it is incumbent upon me to become an old crab.
Crabs everywhere. They seem agitated. We mustn't
I'm
kill
going
them
in.
needlessly. Calm them with a show of strength.
I'm going to calm them with a show of strength right until they're concussed. Come on. Who wants some? Who wants some? Come get some. Okay, he doesn't want to get some. Oh, he does want to get some. Here we go. And, oh! How about you? You want some? Aha. Yeah. Look at you. You're just cowering, aren't you? I was not expecting your friend to appear from underneath the sand like that. That was cheating. Okay, I am now. This one is hurting me a little bit. I'm going to go to get some crab snacks. It is important to keep your crab well fed. By the way, I'm currently leading Engelbert Meow in crab score. I mean, sure, she can outrace me, but she can't out-crab me. I mean, she's good. She's good with beetles. She can't hold a claw to me when it comes to crabs. Wait, I'm not sure I want to go with that sentence. Let me start again. I scored higher than she did. That's all I got. Oh, he dodged. Oh, they block. Hey, come on. You're good with beetles. I'm not. Every once in a while, I'll make a turn on the damn beetle and I'll go, hey, I've got it figured out. I don't have it figured out. I've never had it figured out. Hi there, oh hermit crab. That's right, wait until the last second and then agilely dodge away.
Perfect. A consortium of calmed crabs.
I did 69,000 for those of you who care. Here's a lens at 86,000, Engelbert at 82,000. Please ignore Fat Body having 111,000 Fat Body. What are you doing? Trying to make me look bad? Dude, seriously.
There's one to remember me by.
Yeah, there's one to remember me by. I'm not sure why he's remembering me, but we'll run with it anyway. Can I see who the king crab is? So, okay, we got 50,000. Earlier, I only got the bronze and silver. I did not get the gold box. This time I got the gold box, even though I was over 50,000 previously. But we got the gold box, and hey, we kicked some crab butt. Sorta. I mean, it wasn't. Butt might be exaggerated. How about? I can fly! Not quite. Almost. Yes, I can fly! Going the wrong way. If you've been around in my stream for a while, there is one constant you will recognize. And that is me going the wrong way. Whoops, we got it. I am attempting currently to rack up some masteries. Hey, how about the bunny fletch? Well, let me talk to the man about the... Okay, that was uncalled for.
Ah, Wayfinder. The vegetation here emits a strange glow.
Yes, okay,
Jocelyn,
fine, let's
will
go.
you report back to me.
I'm attempting to get mastery, so we finished. I failed.
Useful. Very useful. Now the real work begins. Interpreting data. Rest assured, you make a fine guinea pig, Wayfinder.
I make a fine guinea pig. We really need a command that will allow us to slap NPCs. I'm just kidding, of course. He's not kidding. We still have... Okay, it's up above. It's above. Okay. So POI way to bleep up there. And I must have it. I haven't finished the second map comp, but I did get a very nice key for my first map comp on this map. What do we got? We got 3 hero points and 10 POIs left. We have a magic orb. If any of you are old enough to have seen Woody Allen's movie Sleeper, you'll know what happens when you rub the orb. I must be examining the magic edge. Speak to Harpa. Harpa. I'm pretty sure that's the sister of Groucha and Chica. That's an old guy reference. That's a genuinely old guy reference. Groucho, Harpo, and Chico, the Marx brothers. Also Zeppo. Zeppo really never got enough credit. POI, if nothing else, you can always do map comps. I can see my house from here. Sorry. I apologize. I have to say that like several times this stream. It's in my contract. No, it's not. I do have a recommendation for anyone who is trying to do any of the sort of underwater finding of things, shall we say, which is, despite the expansion, specializing in upgrading our skimmer. These sorts of areas are actually much easier to navigate swimming. So just keep that in mind. If you're trying to find a cave, a collection point, something like that, you're probably better off swimming. You know, unless you're some sort of savant with the skimmer. I most certainly am not.
Done.
I have discovered a grotto. 5 out of 11. Ooh, pretty. But no place to get out of the water here? That's kind of disappointing. Wait, we can go down deeper? I'm heading down. It's really glowy down here. I'm going deeper. It's less glowy. Shipwreck Strand Mastery, 9 out of 9 achievements, as above, so below. Completed. Oh, the Pirate Queen. I don't know if you guys watch Wooden Potatoes. a man of some standing in the community who used to stream it. Now he will live stream it on YouTube. I've not caught any of his YouTubes, but I have been watching his playthrough on the new expansion. And to say that he thinks the Relic of the Pirate Queen is the proverbial bee's knees is an understatement. He thinks it is absolutely great and should be a default available to everyone with a relic slot, because quickness has become so important in the game now. I had no idea I was going to unlock it like that. I'm quite glad I did. So I've got 3 more of them to go. Pretty dope relic. Yeah, well, quickness is, you know, quickness and alacrity kind of define certainly the multiplayer game. Yeah. For better or worse. As above, so below. Get to the lowest point in the strand. Okay. Cool. Only 415 more achievement points for my next box. I just got my previous box a couple of days ago. Hey, look, I'm going lower than I was. I completely did not expect that. I am delighted. Well, as close as I can come to getting delighted. You're an old man. Delight is, hey, I woke up today. Oh, there's a little bit of land here, not much. Pardon the yawn. Part of being an old man is yawning. A lot. Being tired. A lot. Is there anything up here in these sort of pillars of... That's really bright and shiny. Lots and lots of magic. It's so glowy. Stay out of the light, Cheryl Ann. The Glimmering Arches. Wait. Glimmering Arches Grand Prix? There's seemingly an adventure in here somewhere. Up above. Is it above in here or above? Like way above. I have lost my... There we go. I'm going to keep going up. Where do these steps go? They go up. Old guy movie reference. I don't think it is in here above. But it is hard to tell for sure. I think that's the actual cavern ceiling. Looks to be pretty much the same level all around. So I'm going to assume that if it was a regular kind of normal adventure, they wouldn't make it this difficult to get into, where you'd have to try and pick your way through all the glowy and stuff. So I'm going to assume not. Still, I'm very pleased to have gotten the goodie out of that. Yeah, Dark Leviathan, I guess. Well, I want to thank Lady Dragon Master for the raid. That was very, very generous. I want to thank you, those of you who've hung around. Don't worry, the pain's about to be over. I am going to call it an evening here. I want to thank you all for hanging out as long as you did. Noteworthy strength of will. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand with more of my nonsense. Probably back here. Possibility I'll be in PoE, but most likely it's going to be here. I also, I'm going to spiel about this real briefly. On Friday, I'll be playing Rift. Rift is a free-to-play game. Long ago was called a WoW killer. Didn't kill WoW. Who knew? But actually was a really good game at launch. And it still exists, although it's in maintenance mode and owned by Gamago. But the community there is putting on a, hey, why don't you come back and play again event. And so I'm going to give that a try on Friday, starting probably about 3 p.m. Pacific. If you ever played, you might want to consider trying to go back. If you never played, you might want to consider trying. Again, that's Rift on Friday. But other than that, I expect probably going to be here for more Guild Wars 2 as I work on my masteries and such. Again, thank you guys for hanging out and hanging on. I hope the rest of your evenings goes great. Or afternoons or mornings, you know, choose one. Let's see if I can find somebody to pass you guys on to. Let's see who's about. Oh, I think Taja. I like Taja. I hope you'll like her too. Guild Wars 2. Internet partner. Big on PvE stuff. Runs raid instruction. Does a lot of raids. It's got a lot of the big Mongo CM achievements for raids. She's really good at it. And I like her. So, I'm going to send you off to Tasha. Now, mind you, that is only for those of you who are watching on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm sorry. That technology has not yet been created. Again, I want to thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I should be back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your evening or day, morning, whatever. And take care and ciao for now. Right here was where Lady Dragon Master raided, which is why my hand was up when you came in. Take care and ciao for now.